Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing wonderful. Day 4, yeah, day 4 since I had my kids at the house, and I just came to grips that um yesterday I think I had like a I don't effing care moment. Um, I had a coworker that felt like when you in a situation that y'all are together a lot, like y'all talk, and I think sometimes people push that coworker slash you're my friend, so you don't go where I want you to go to extremes. Like they do that to extreme. Like, no, this is business and this is what I want to do. And you got your way and I got my way. So um I don't think if it ever gets restored for somehow, I don't think it'll be the same. Um, and to a extent of trust again, and I think sometimes in life we get so hung up with having friends and or not just really friends. We get hung up by having people we can talk to, we can relate to, we can giggle, we can have a conversation with to you pushed the limits. That you went too far. Um, you're you're stepping on my toes type of vibe. And y'all, when I tell y'all, my night job shouldn't hold me hostage, and I don't want that to be even my real job to hold me hostage. Just that I need to stay here. I need to make money. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I lose more money and I lose myself trying to be be a team player for a job that don't even pay you holidays or don't even recognize your birthday. I am too old to be a team player. I'm here to get my money and go and have fun. Love my children. Love my peace. Love get out of depression. Get out of whatever I'm going through. Because I'm probably still going from the day I die. I will probably hit a dark spell, you know. So, and I feel like working a lot, and I know that I have to work these next 3 weeks, 7 days straight. I might can squeeze in a day off. I might not, but I know that I have to work 7 weeks straight. Okay. And to y'all, it might not look like a lot, but it's not a 40-hour week. So it's not that bad. I'm also can take time off from my other job and I'm off on Saturdays, Sundays for my night job, my morning job. So again, it's not that tedious, but then it comes down to I need a long time. So I go back to that dark place. And I guess she felt like me having certain days off, like my days would be Thursday, Friday, and then once a month I get a full weekend off, that she didn't like that. It wasn't convenient to her. And I was like, nope, you're not doing this to me. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to, because it's not convenient to you or you don't have that ability to do that, doesn't mean that you want to stop my flow of life. Okay. And sometimes you got to understand, like, there's a certain boundary. So I think if it ever gets restored, that it could be, it's not that serious. Um, there will be definitely some loose mouths. I will be a tight mouth around her a lot. Um, There won't be any growth conversation, y'all. And I'm being honest, there won't be any growth conversations. There won't be my children's anything about my children conversation, my love life. Y'all like having somebody you can talk about, and not even necessarily. If I learned one thing with definitely with her, but just any woman in general, like when you have conversation with your love life, be mindful of a new a new way, a new understanding, and understanding that you love somebody for them. You can't love somebody because through somebody else's eyes, and they can't love you, and you can't accept their love for. It's crazy how I'm saying it, but their vision of love is not your vision of love. So go with your own vision. So somebody don't spend time with you the way that somebody else will like you to spend time with them, so be it. And that person, be honest with you, that's real talk. Some people be like, he don't spend time with you on the Saturday night. What is he doing? Who is he doing with? Mind your business. He probably just chilling out. Some people get mad if y'all not going out and having couples dates. I don't need to have that. So you love somebody the way you love them. If that's private and y'all together and y'all getting to, you got to have an understanding. And my beautiful thing in the last 2 years was having an understanding. And that was the understanding that we have, not the world have. So yeah, I've been talking too much about myself, and I have to unwind because I have to go to my night job tonight. So please excuse me. So I'm going to sit here and talk about Medusa. Medusa has been a character on YouTube for about, I'm going to say, good 3 years now. And her main focus is Jazz and Chris. How she got on here was My Jazzy Life, due to the fact that her baby daddy started dating Jazz. Now, this is the same baby mama that AKA claimed that she knew she was a YouTuber, and she still dropped her daughter off. Not just once, but multiple times. I guess when her daughter and the dad, when Chris didn't meet her demands, she kind of got salty and somewhat disattached her child in them together. Hey, she has all the right as a mother. I understand your frustration. What do you mean? But you can spend time with her kids. But technically, we see it. He never really spent time with his kids or her kids. He was just at the house. He was just an extra body that she could go grocery shopping with, or she can leave out and pretend like she's doing content. That's it. Make it seem like a good, happy family around Christmas time. That's it. So Medusa somewhat kind of got jealous. And what she did was she started making plots and making, so her first time she comes around, she tells everybody this grand story of how they got together and why they broke up. And suddenly it was the tablet. There was something she discovered on the tablet, and that's where her subscribers shot it up. They just shit it up. Like, so okay, so what kind of content do I have now? Oh, she don't. So let me keep on watching other people talk about Jazz, and I didn't watch it. It comes to me. People send it to me. Y'all, don't y'all love that when Jazz used to say that shit? Jazz used to say, I don't go looking for the stuff. It comes to me. And then she does a whole 360. Okay. So Medusa, basically, when are you going to stop checking on Jazz? At this point, and I'm being honest, I don't see any encouraging subscribers you have on your channel. Now they'll sit here and say they are supportive, but they're not. Not one person asks you about, hey, did you see that conference about the Amazon um business? Or hey, did you go on Facebook and see what's networking? So you can, start networking around your town. Like, how do you network? And where's like a little spot they have, like a, constant creator, or just networking, right? People that network, or artists network. Do they encourage you to do that? I haven't seen not one person on your channel in your chat that will ask you that. For somebody to be like, I want to make money, and I want you leave out the house about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Did you know people get up early in the morning to make business decisions? They don't make it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They're going home. They're getting ready to do their night job. People hustle in the morning time. See, that's the reason why I know that you are lazy. You're lazy. Because guess what? You and Erica, y'all in the same time zone. So when Erica comes on live, y'all about the same time frame, right? Majority of us is like three hours ahead of y'all. So some of us already started our day. We started probably already at work. We got our ear pods in. We listen to Erica. We giggling. We checking in. We on lunch break. But for some odd reason, you want Erica's live quite often. Erica's making money. Erica's making money off of jazz. But now you don't even know how to make money off of jazz. You don't even want to go and do the research. What you want to do is chew up Erica's or whoever's in the chat, and then you go back and you spit it out like it's yours. But you constantly trying to tell people you want to make money off of here. You want to surpass her? How? How you want to surpass Jazz? You can't even surpass the Erics. Just saying. You got to surpass your reactors before you surpass Jazz. And they're not even trying to surpass Jazz. That's the crazy part about it. Some of them are doing this for a freaking hobby. They enjoy it. They enjoy having conversations with their subscribers. They enjoy giggling and having a good time. You can't even do that with your subscribers you got. You're so you don't even know real world. Like, you don't even know real life. But if it's Jasmine, you'll sit there and say, well, her face been bad. Girl, you over there looking like Jimmy Neutron's boy genius teacher over there. You got that tattoo like you did a bid at the federal penitentiary at Victorville. But you want to talk about somebody's skincare? You see your tattoo? Big Bubba was holding your hand while you got that tattoo. And you got a nerve to talk about somebody else. You had that tattoo before you had Paris. I would never be talking about nobody's skin or anything knowing that I got a prison tattoo on my chest as a female. And I did that shit intentionally in my 20s. How about you find who you are? because you're not a reactor. At this point, you use other people's content. You're not a reactor. You steal other people's content. And I'm saying it. Oh, it's okay for you to take my content and use it. No, it's not. You telling me that this man lived with this woman, you knew that she was a YouTuber, and you never saw none of her content? Bullshit. What's that little baby say? Oh, bullshit. You've been stalking this girl for a very long time in a very unhealthy way. But nobody's not going to tell you that in your life. You got yes people right now. They like the shenanigans. And you get excited because now you can suddenly be the mean girl. You 30 some years old. 30 some years old, and you have not one life skill under your belt. And you talk about, well, I used to work hard and that's how I used to make money and pay bills. And girl, we do that all day. Some of us just work smarter, not harder. Ain't nothing wrong with clocking in somewhere. I promise you. And that's what you have to do for your babies. That's how you have to do. Then you find you a hobby and you start being great with that. So if you want to be a reactor, you're going to have to put in the time. You can't just watch the Erics and this is where you get your content from. Because trust and believe me, the Erics, they don't got all the information. The Erics don't know the whole jazz. Before there was an Eric, there was a Lala, but you knew her, didn't you? You reached out to her, didn't you? That's where you got majority of your Jasmine content from. See, and that's funny. You probably don't even try to look over there at Lala's. Because that mess up your whole line. So you can always tell when people lie. Because they always got somebody else they can put in their corner. Well, my subscribers, she talked about me first. No, you check for Jazz and Chris first. Because you're actually scared of doing some shit on your own. Medusa changed her personality about 3 times in the last 3 years. Nobody haven't said anything about that. She did a video, and I swear she sounded like a reactor. Like she stole her whole pause, her lingo, everything. And I was like, darn, that sounds like somebody. But nobody can say anything. Because Medusa is easy to manipulate. She's easy to she's one of those people that she can imitate anybody. That's the reason why she was so comfortable by showing people her body, like Jazz did, and she wants to show y'all. Well, this is my postpartum body when I had my son in 9 months. Nobody didn't ask for that, but there you go again. You want to stay irrelevant with Jazz because you're afraid of not being. You're afraid of something. And sometimes people are afraid of not having competition at a certain time in their life. And it's okay. You definitely like to have competitions with women to a extent. So I want to go back and talk about Medusa's love life. See, we see Jazz love life. We know that Jazz love life is basically all not manipulation, or her love life was more of I'm going to keep spreading my legs until he leaves me. He got to leave me. I can't leave him. Okay, because Jazz never really left anybody. Everybody left her, and we understand that. But with Nusa, for some odd reason, you like to have competition. See, to me, I would never get over a man that left a woman that's pregnant unless he's going to the military because he can't just drop out. Maybe college, but it got to be understandable. I don't think he was in college. I think he just went to California just to go to California and stay on other people's couch. Because the way that he moved in with you, I never seen a man. Y'all, and when I tell y'all, yeah, I never seen that. I never seen that. Never seen a college student move in with a woman unless he knew that he wasn't going to go back to college or he got kicked out or something in that nature. I don't think Chris ever, he probably attended college, but he got kicked out. Somewhere, somehow, he got kicked out because he moved in with her too soon. And when I said too soon, like she said, every day he kept bringing stuff to the house. Okay. And knowing that he had twins getting born, about to be born, or in the process of, you know, she's still pregnant. For her to just jump up and try to get pregnant too. It just, it did something. Like she was pregnant while they was babies. Like that did something to me. Like, why? Why would you get pregnant? Knowing that this man really didn't have no job. One, you had to move to Houston and downgrade your life, still work while he was trying to play basketball tournaments. Let me get that straight. Okay. So instead of, him manning up a long time ago, because he's supposed to have been had a job or he should have been somewhere established or said, hey, I got to go back to Texas because my kids is about to be born and I need to make sure they're good. But he didn't. He stayed under your titties and he lived off of you and you was okay with that because you felt like you was a ride and die. You one felt like a ride and die. And suddenly you had to pack up all your stuff because y'all couldn't afford him not working and you working in, was it Nike, trying to get a house, car payment. So y'all basically said, hey, going back home to California. So you coming with me or not? So instead of, he still had babies here in Texas. But instead of him saying, you know what, let me get my money together. I'm going to say here, I'm not going to invade your parents' house. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to hustle up. I'm going to try to get us back together. But you moved him to California while he still had no job living at your parents' house. And you was okay with that. See, you wanted to go back in her memory lane about her faith. Why we're not going back in your memory lane about your bad decisions? Like you moved him to your California house with your parents with no job. And all you can talk about is this man is disturbing your dad's peace. Hell yeah. But you didn't care because I was the ride and die one. I'm the one that's with him right now. I'm the one that's carrying his baby. LaKenya was your competition. You didn't even see it's not even about you. You wanted that just to be a competition. Until whatever you found in the tablet, it turned you off. Because whatever it wasn't you. My thing is, I'm just curious. And your videos of how you describe your relationship and how you like to make him feel like a man when you come home from these basketball tournaments, not from work, that you'll lay out some shorts and you'll have snacks and you'll buy him gifts from Nike. What does this man buy you? Not once did I hear her say he buy her anything. He must bought that tattoo of your chest, huh? Probably closer to what you saw on that tablet. He like men. He like men. Cause he definitely know how to keep y'all man like. I'm sorry. Jazz, we saw how man like he like Jazz. Looked like a whole tranny in a dress during her whole pregnancy. Pitiful. But at the end of the day, that's your baby daddy. And you jealous of baby mama number 3? See, LaKenya is a grown virgin that you can never, go toe to toe. Like she probably crush you by what is your year to gross type of vibe. Because I doubt very seriously your year to growth is compared to LaKenya or Jazz put together. If Jazz even have a high growth, I will never get on here talking about another woman that my year to growth today is lower. You probably got more subscribers than your year to growth. Just saying. But you want to surpass somebody. You want to hustle. You girl, bye. I don't know who you think you're talking to. A bunch of 20, 21-year olds. You talking to grown ups. We over 30. We like the shit show. But you haven't understand you don't supposed to be in the shit show. You supposed to just shake your head, do your own material. Now if you want to be a reactor for Jazz, go and seek your own material. Like I just did, I seek your material, what you put out. I don't wait for another reactor to come out here on the streets and talk about you. I can just do it. That's what a reactor can do. We don't have to sit on nobody's live to listen to anybody get bashed. We can just go out and look at the video. Oh, okay, the Eric's talking about this video. Let me go check this out real quick. And then I go back to her. That's what a reactor do. And then we can have something in common. I can see things that she didn't see. Or I can say, I agree with this. Sometimes you don't even have to go really looking. You can just skim through her videos and say, look at this foolishness right here. Look at this foolishness right here. This foolishness right here. You can start pointing two to two together, putting days together. That is what reactors do. Say, Jazz is very Jazz lies a lot, but she forget her videos, right? So Jazz will do a live 2 days, drop a video and do 2 days, a live 2 days ago, and then drop a video 2 days later, right? And then talk about, oh, that was old content. No, it's not, because you're wearing this on this day, so this is the right content to do. Why are you lying to us? Okay, Jazz can do. She does that. She kind of do it and not realize it. And she'll hop on live and think she's doing something, and then wear the exact same clothes on video. So you really can just detect like lies from her. Like, girl, stop lying. This happened this day. Okay. Sometimes sometimes it can be legit. Sometimes it can. But be honest with you, Jazz like to lie a lot. Okay. So Medusa, if you want to be a reactor, you're gonna have to do your own content. You have to do your own research. You can't sit and hold the Eric's hand or whoever hand that you decide to watch, because they got a picture of Jazz on there. You've been holding people's hand, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never trust. I would never trust a sector that don't check on their team builders. Okay, that's just being honest with you. They don't check on the people that gives them the information that they need. Um, we seen it with Jazz baby mama. What's her name? Asia. We saw that. Who checking on Asia? I did hear somebody say, "Oh, what is she doing now?" And a few people that can watch, check her YouTube channel, not YouTube, but her social media, like her TikTok or her Instagram. They can tell them a little bit of pieces, but they ain't checking on you. Well, I don't know, why would you want to even trust that to a extent when they was all ears when Philip came and started bashing the baby mama. It was all ears. Some of them was stunned. Like, I ain't gonna talk about this, but I'm just gonna stop talking. Low key start taking away her mods. That girl used to be a mod on everybody's channel. Low key, she don't got no mods to nobody's channel. Because when she stopped giving her tea, they stopped worrying about it. And they was like, well, we don't need to give her a mod. If I'm lying, hey, it's true. That girl used to be a mod on everybody's channel. Spent hours and hours in everybody's lives when they was talking about Jazz. She did do her own channel. But I guess he felt like, hey, it wasn't good enough. I might as well be messy with my Jazzy life. And she still haven't gone nowhere. Just being honest. Your subscribers is not helping you to build. If that first thing they say is Big Slime could never, you should know to run. Like, y'all, we ain't talking about Big Slime. I got this going on. I got that going on. Because Big Slime is going to keep moving up. You won't. Big Slime's going to suddenly start getting people that don't like her to go back and watch her. That's crazy. Now, I don't fuck with Jazz, but when you hear people write, I don't even mess with Jazz, but this is looking bad, you should take heed to that. It's not because they're what is that called? They're not Big Slime supporters. They're not little slimes. They're speaking game. But dumb people like you don't understand it. You think that everybody's supposed to like you because you're the pretty baby mama. No. You're just the baby mama that took more shit from Chris than Jazz did. And when I say, yeah, you took a lot of shit, a man is not going to be moving in with my parents with no job. He at least moved in with her with no job. But something about him and you was okay was still smashing him and still catering to him. That this man is rubbing his feet together on a bed that he didn't pay for, using some lights that he don't pay for. I don't know how your cootie got wet, but girl, you got more issues than Jazz. And let's talk a little about baby daddy number 2. Did your baby daddy even like you? On the real talk, did he really like you? Because the last video he came out talking about you was that, what did he say? He said, I wouldn't touch this new Medusa. I liked the Medusa when she had dreads and was skinny. So what the fuck did he really like you for? Was you another girlfriend or convenience to him? You was making him money. He was using you. Cause right now that's what you look like is another Jazz. A baby mama that likes to get used and get knocked up with. That man didn't like you as much as y'all like to say that Chris didn't like Jazz. But nobody's not talking about that now, huh? You want no reason why people not talking about it? Because they like you better than Jazz. But if they didn't like you, trust me, they'll go back to that video. They'll examine it. They'll make fun of it. Wait till you say something that they don't like. Get beside yourself. Get too comfortable. These are some rattlesnakes. If I'm lying, I'm lying. But hey, I seen these ladies. I'm being honest with you. Is anybody safe in this mommy sector of the reactors? If they dock the mommies, then they turn around and dock the reactors. Nobody's not safe. Nobody's safe. So I would never put my cars on this sector. Definitely, if I'm talking about, I'm about money. And another thing is, I'm gonna say this and do something. You live in vain so much, you don't even notice that you Asian. Girl, you age about 20 years from 3 years ago that we saw you. And it's not because you have babies. You age because the fact that you're full of, let me look like this and let me try to look better than my Jazzy life. Jazz over there looking like a whole Tim Burton character. And you over here looking like something. The day of the living, the what is it? The Day of the Dead. You over there walking around here. I'm like, girl, you age. Jazz should never have so much impact on you that you're aging. At first, see, that's a certain thing that I like to call people like to have. They have like false images and they have false, they front a lot. I was like, gosh, that's not that person. She aged. Probably because of full of envy. But nobody's not telling you that, huh? You said on your live and you told people, say, I will never have another baby. If I have a baby, it's gonna be my husband. He gotta have a lot of money. And we gotta have a lot of money because airheads only think like that, right? No house, just a lot of money for some odd reason. No house, no land, no education, no children, okay, established schooling, nothing like that, just a lot of money. And then says, well, if I can get a surrogate, because I'm not trying to, if I get my body back, I'm not trying to, girl, really? Or I lay on the table after I have the baby so I can get quick. People die from that, right? You care about being that much that you will capitalize not trying to be healthy for your baby, not trying to be undoped up so you and your baby can have skin to skin instantly, but you ready to have surgery? But your subscribers is still writing big slime could never. Yeah, you're right. She could never. You're right. She could never. She could never think about having another baby and vain at the same time. You're right. She's thinking about having another baby because that's what That's poor Jazz. Thinking about always, I got baby fever. You got a whole baby in your hand. Yeah. I just miss being pregnant. That's Jazz. But you say if you don't find you some adult things to do, like wake up in the morning and start hustling. I not once seen anybody in your chat saying, "Hey girl, how's the sales on the cap straws?" None. Hey girl, how's the candle business doing? You said, now you know you obsessed now. I'm gonna say it. You know you're obsessed now when you say, "I'm about to start me a new collection, a candle collection, not fragrance, y'all." She's not going to do a new candle fragrance. She gonna just swipe out the names on the candle. And someone, I thought that was cute. The Deuce collection, the Deuce collection. Like, girl, are you fucking crazy? You marketing, you're taking a business risk on baby mama number 3. That is what you put in your eggs in that basket. Is baby mama number 3. And you wonder why I still think you the losers of the losers. See, now they're not talking about Jazz as much because of Olivia, but I think you are like number, you neck to neck with Olivia. And I don't even talk about her, but that's how bad you are. You are next to Olivia. You rather put all your eggs in a basket that's like, who's gonna take time to be like, "Ooh, I got the Duke collection of candles." Nobody's saying that. Nobody will ever say that. But there you go again. That's the reason why you probably never had any friends. How you complain is that I always had people, but they wasn't like very supportive, and they, yeah, you got people that want to see you fall hard. Because y'all, I would personally say I would do collections on my children, or um, I will market more towards something I believe in, like, or if I do a collection, I'll do, like, if I had candles, I'll do a bomb pop, right? A bomb pop, and that'll be for 4th of July, the red, the white, and the blue. I would do that, and do weird ass scents like a honey barbecue. I know that sounds awkward, but it'll be like towards like watermelon, or um I will have a scent, no awkward scent with ice water or something like that. I would do something in that if I was doing a different something every year or every month or every quarter. I'll do Christmas. I won't do something that represent baby mama number 3, because I need to surpass her. You will never surpass her. Because again, you have to surpass the reactors. And they're high and low. We all know that. They're high and low. We're not, oh, we all got 400. No, it's a high and low. I went to one of my, when I first started doing watching reactors, I went to one of the ladies, her live recently. And again, when certain people started coming on here bashing the reactors, they had a different, you start seeing a team here and a team there. You never seen united. Like when we once was like everybody had not the same ideas, but we all like helped each other, you know? We all supported one thing, and that was a better turnout for these ladies. But it became it didn't become that. It become, well, I don't like this person because 10 she got 10K subscribers and my content is better than her. So I'm gonna start attacking her. That's when, this sector started, you know, going away. People was like, oh, I don't feel like the drama. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this person, but I'm not. I would never want to be so close to a sector. Some of them recently got burned. I wouldn't, but to each his own. I'll be more of, growth and self. But then I have to look at it. Everything you're saying is because Jazz said it. You basically went on maybe a 2-day training, a waist training, when you started seeing Jazz doing a waist training, and he was like, "Hey y'all, look at my waist training. Yes, I've been training. I've been eating healthy. Look, cause Jazz did it. Let me show you my before and after body. Cause Jazz did it. My stomach don't look like that. My stomach never looked like that. Cause Jazz did it. And at the same time, you still want to react. Just basically tell the world that you want to skin Jazz alive and wear her on your birthday. Because at this point, it's like weird. But nobody's not going to tell you that. And the rest of the people that thinks different, we're slimes. I'll be a slime. I promise you, I'll be a slime. Because I'm also a grown ass woman that got a job. I might not be monetized on this channel, but this is a hobby. It's starting to be a very beautiful hobby to me. I'm also understanding people. I'm also understanding what's good, what's good subscribers and what's bad subscribers. If you're not telling me that I'm wrong and I need to stop, or you're not writing me, that's where I need to be at. I don't need foolery. And I don't need to display foolery. Medusa, go find you some decent clothes. If you want to be a reactor, find you a decent look. Cause getting a cut up shirt of Tupac and wearing them every 4 videos ain't doing it for you. Get you some, if you can't buy clothes, buy you some little diamonds from Walmart and try to redecor that little green bustier thing you got that's too small for you. Make it look like something. If you want to come on here talking about another woman, do that. Just saying. Don't be out here, don't be sitting there talking about somebody and you got to go to Walmart and resell your pills. Don't talk about baby daddy, somebody baby daddy don't want them or they like you more, and your baby daddy told you that he will never touch you because you wasn't skinny and didn't have dreadlocks. Because that man didn't really like you in the beginning. He liked the image that you put off. Remind yourself, Jazz, with all her pregnancies, her baby daddies was right there. Non-happy asses was right there. All of them looked miserable, but they was right there. You have 3 kids and you only have one baby picture of your baby daddy even touching you. And he did one of those numbers that he did with Jazz. Think about it. I'll be careful if I was talking about somebody, baby daddy, or if I'm better than them. You're not better than Jazz. Not at all. Some people say y'all the same, but to me, I think you about worse. When Jazz clap back at somebody, she's clapping back at her own house. She's not clapping back in at it with 5 or 6 other people living there. I mean, we did see, I have seen you throw the kids off to Paris. Like, go watch it with your sissy. Yeah. Just like Jazz tried to throw those kids off at the older ones, like, oh, I can't wait till the kids come back home so they can play with Stinkabug. Yeah, you're not as the same. You say you had a love and hate relationship with your kids. What's the difference, y'all? I would never hear the Erics talk about how she had a love and hate relationship with her kids. I would never hear them, probably Jazz. Yeah, I probably would hear that. She called them MFs and everything. But I would never hear a lot of these reactors say they have a love and hate relationship with their kids. And then say it more like love. No, you said love and hate. Those kids are innocent. Now, if they take away your demands and they need mommy time, they deserve it. And that tells me if I have a toddler that demands mommy time a little bit more now. I love it. Low key, I love it. Because he really didn't like me at first. I was like the pain of his ass when he was born. He loves it now. So he sits down and watches TV with me. So at the end of the month, I'm going to my mom's house. And I already got the movie that we're going to watch. We watch, when I come and see him, we always watch Don't Play Us Cheap. Y'all, this movie is so old. This movie is so old, but he would think, watching him watch it, you would think it came out in 2020 or like 2023, 24. You would think because how he watch he don't care the sound, the costumes. He loves this movie with me. So at the end of the day, I'm looking forward to it. Do we have a love and hate relationship? Hell no. They get on my nerves. But y'all see how y'all let that slide? Oh, what's the difference? We got a love and hate relationship. That's what you say about coworkers, or you say about your husband. Y'all been married for almost 5 years. That's what you say. You don't say that about children. That makes me wonder if you had kids out of spite, because there was again a competition of baby mamas. Because women do that. They like to have babies, and they really don't like them. That's the reason why it explains why she does half-ass jobs to certain things. Her kids only get attention when it is. She has to bring the kids because how they gonna start crying. Some people you can see through. But y'all, I got to go home and get ready for my night job, y'all. Tomorrow's a holiday, right? It is. So I'm not going to sleep in. I tell myself that all the time. I'm not going to sleep in. I will get up. I'll be productive. I'm wrong. It's the 4th of July tomorrow morning. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm just, okay, so I have a few more. I have like two more squash pieces I can cook. I can cook that up tomorrow. Um, I'm going to throw some shrimp in the oven. Um, because right now I don't see like I want to find a place to eat a hot dog before 4 o'clock. There's not going to be nobody I know cooking is going to be ready at 3:30, so we can get a hot dog. So I know that I'm gonna have to. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want cold barbecue. I said it. I don't want cold barbecue. I don't want to warm up no barbecue tomorrow. I probably won't eat barbecue this year for the 4th of July because I want it hot. I want my hot dog hot. I want my hot dog so hot it melts the bun down to molecules. Okay. That's what I want. I was like, ooh, that's the best. I want that. So I probably won't be eating no no 4th of July food. That's a bummer. I have to work. And but yeah, y'all have a safe 4th of July. And then when I get off work, I'm going straight to the house. There ain't nothing going to be open besides fireworks and bullets, okay, and guns. Fireworks and guns. I don't know what smart person decide to start shooting off. They start shooting off like yesterday. I heard them starting to shoot off the guns, and I'm like, and you was like, it could be no. That's a difference. Fireworks and guns is totally different. So I'm like, yo, can y'all be like educated a little bit and not do that? Like, just be educated for a little bit and not shoot off guns tonight or tomorrow night because they were shooting off guns today, and it was like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, yo, I can't even know the difference. We know the difference. So, y'all, that's the reason why I'm gonna stay my ass at home tomorrow. It's okay. I'm gonna stay my ass home tomorrow, and yeah, and probably watch Waiting to Exhale. I mean, and then go to sleep because I have to be working Friday. So, y'all, I'm gonna just relax. And y'all, if y'all off and y'all don't have nowhere to go, relax to the house. I don't know who told y'all that y'all have to be out in these streets because it's a holiday and y'all have to go to work. Y'all enjoy your home. I don't think I hear this enough. People, enjoy your home. Okay, enjoy your home. If you just paid that mortgage or that car payment, and enjoy your home. Okay, whatever you got in your refrigerator, you got a can of tuna, some peas, and some egg noodles. Y'all better make you a tuna surprise and be happy with it. Okay, don't go out here getting broke trying to have a fun party for somebody who ain't going to barely bring y'all some bounty. Okay, and I mean that. Like, mm-mm. If you know your list, your call list of who you want to invite over, and you be like, well, just bring something. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Enjoy your little tuna surprise. Watch you the firecrackers on the TV. Lock your house in at 7 and keep it, y'all. If I can save somebody, y'all don't need to be out here in these streets. They're serious. You don't need to be out in these streets. Um, yeah. If you can just stay at home, stay at home. If you were good people, friends, good drinks, don't drive. Don't be out here driving crazy. Just enjoy. Just enjoy this Thursday off if you have a Thursday off. Enjoy it. And I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. Night night.